A new proposal suggests people should pay the TV license fee to access streaming services such as Netflix and Prime Video. GB News viewers slammed proposals to include streaming services as part of the BBC license fee. Eamon Holmes and Ellie Costello put a poll on the subject to their viewers, and fans made their feelings clear on X. 1. Rage. For one thing, they would have to call it a tax. Secondly, how will they enforce it? I think they will find it impossible, because it's something everyone feels strongly about and would cost more to take everyone to court than they would raise. It's because they're going bust. Just say you don't stream, either. What are they going to do? Visit every household that doesn't have a license? They haven't got legal right to enter a property. I don't watch a streaming service or the BBC. They're playing dirty now, do the same, another said. A third chimed in, BBC is not worth the money, just keep the radio as the main service. A fourth opined, no, it is not important that the BBC exists as our prime broadcaster. Perhaps if they made programs that people wanted to watch, we'd all buy a license fee, but no, they just want to lecture us with their propaganda. A fifth added, well, if they do manage to do this, which is an illegal act, I will just simply cancel Netflix. I'm already boycotting Disney. Then BBC will go down with Netflix and Disney. Meanwhile, a sixth reasoned, there is a reason so many people stopped paying their license fee. They should be looking at them reasons why and changing to gain people back. Why should we be forced to pay it for watching alternative channels? Eamon and Ellie were joined in the studio by Norman Baker and Claire Muldoon, who debated the subject. Norman was in favor of the proposal, as he said, I think it's important that BBC, for all its faults, continues to exist and continues to be there as our prime broadcaster, with due respect to GB News, ITV and everybody else. Because what you see in America is an absolute aberration in terms of news coverage, where you, in fact, can't rely on what's being told to you, because everything's biased. We rely on our traditional broadcasters for balance, and if we end up with the BBC having no money and therefore wilting on the vine, it is a very serious matter, of course. What's happening is more people are using streaming services, more people using internet, and fewer people are actually watching television, and the way they used to watch television. So we have to recognize the situation that's changed, because fewer people are now buying licenses, and that absolutely is death by 1,000 cuts, he said. While Claire agreed in principle, she did feel the BBC had fallen out of favor with the public. It's not just the process of the license fee, it's the BBC itself. The public have lost confidence in the British broadcaster because of X, Y and Z talents that they've had that we're not allowed to call talent anymore. But we must remember what they do, she said. They are one of the only news teams in the whole world that actually have independent or British broadcasting journalists in every single corner of the world that's there to report on news. Not a lot of people have that in terms of output. And I think it's really important that we don't move to adverts all the time to really rubbish drama, and we mustn't forget actually what the BBC gives us.